For me, one of the most exciting things about Lita in the beginning was the notion that we were going to have scouts out across the country looking for students who otherwise would have not even heard of selective colleges and universities, much less be prepared to be competitive for admission to them.
So many other national programs will offer weekends or one-day-long workshops, but that's no replacement for a multi-week summer program where students are on an elite college campus, understanding how these places work.
When we started, the notion was, let's get marginalized young people into high-quality colleges. But one of the things that distinguished Lita was that from the beginning, we focused on how to make sure that they thrived in their colleges by providing not only the academic preparation, but also the emotional and social preparation.
One of Lita's strengths was it followed the students through college, because I've heard of many students who've gotten to college and found that they were academically qualified, but they didn't have the cultural knowledge really to be content particularly in an Ivy League atmosphere. And I thought that providing counseling throughout college was a very strong element of Lita's success.
I believe the investment in scholar resources has been a huge benefit to the program. One of those benefits include the Scholar Emergency Fund. So we have grant assistance for scholars who are in college and in high school who may be experiencing an emergency of some sort. And another example of that would be our mental health and wellness specialists that we have during the Summer Institute. They feel seen, they feel like they have tools, but also that they're understood.
I think our success is also geared to the fact that we don't focus on scale, because we recognize that supporting our young people through the college admission process and through college requires individualization, customization, and care.
Being a counselor, I understand now what it looks like to write letters of recommendations for each scholar, to jump on calls with colleges and advocate for students. That sense of care is what drives Lita's employees to really go above and beyond.
One of the ways that Lita is very different relative to other college access programs, at least historically, has been the leadership component of the program. And so I think we attract students who are interested in engaging with their communities and other communities and providing the same sort of ethos of support to other people.
Every year I get to see little satellite Litas pop up at high schools across the country, because scholars go home and they want to share what they learned about applying to college, about standardized testing, all of those things with students and their communities. So they are just incredible force multipliers of our mission.
For me, the most impactful moments with Lita were always when I would meet with the students. The remark that I keep remembering is students who would say to me, I never knew there were other students just like me who loved learning.
If we think about what we're doing in higher education and the impact that we want to make in the world, we need to be attracting talent from all backgrounds and all sectors of society. And to do that, we need programs like the extraordinary programs that Lita runs.
That's precisely what Lita was about. It was about bringing together kids of a variety of backgrounds, trusting these students to learn about one another and demonstrate to themselves and to the broader society that so many of our divisions are artificial, so many of our divisions are superficial.
My hopes for Lita's future are to continue empowering the underdogs, to continue being a beacon of heroism for those that are looking to those current scholars and wanting to be scholars themselves, to keep changing society from within.
I think Lita students are pioneers. They are being primed for leadership, but they are also the first in many ways, often in their families and their communities, but for the institutions that they are going to shape in the future, they are also pioneers.
If you're thinking about a way to invest in the future of young people, and if you believe that this country and the leadership sectors of this country and the places where decisions are made need to be representative of perspectives that are marginalized and aren't heard,
There's no better investment than in LEDA scholars.